Oh, we're back in time again. And so the times were darker than ever before. Calamities struck Eldrea and threw it into a spiral of terror and fear. Famines, wars, and the Black Death killed hundreds of thousands. Darkness started to guide people's fates, and it was from this darkness that evil manifested itself. It is said that in the beginning, this evil was nothing but a starving boy. But it knew how to satisfy its hunger from the suffering and grief around it. The boy became a man, then a monster, eventually a demon, and finally, something beyond anything imaginable. It became a will-less force of evil that swept over the land and destroyed everything. Our ancestors, the great heroes around Leonar, faced it, but even they stood no chance against the sheer emptiness. Instead of killing it, they had no choice but to banish the Harbinger into a prison with the help of the Vayan, 3 of which we just saw.
Whoa, his speech doesn't seem to have an end.
Let him have it. He only gets to do it once a year after all. Van. Does Van look familiar? I feel like Van looks familiar, but I'm not sure. Ah, if it isn't my beloved HO3. How are you faring?
I'm doing great, Lord Van. I didn't know you'd be here.
You're locked up in this palace like a nun. There are not many opportunities for me to see my fiancée. Huh.
Oh, right. How could I forget?
I'm already counting the days. It'll be the biggest wedding ever given to a maiden.
Sounds promising. Getting married is really fun. Hey, Timothy, let's get out of here.
What?
I can't stand it here. Neither the speech nor this guy, Van. Move. Excuse me.
What the fuck is that?
Great, no one's here. I've always wanted to try these puzzles.
But your lessons in passing these trials won't begin until next year.
Oh, don't be like that. I just want to get a taste of it so I don't embarrass myself in front of the others later.
Fine. Ahem. So let me officially welcome you. These are the trials you'll find in sanctuaries such as Shambhala. If you pass them, you'll be granted entry and can access equipment and gold that has been deposited for you by the Order. Also, it is there that you can contact our allies, the Vayan. They will...
I already know all that. Let's get started.
No, fuck you, tell me! Okay, so it's from Shambhala that we can contact the Vayan. That is good news to have. Okay, your goal is to push the red orb onto the golden plate. You can reset the orb by stepping on the blue plate. Okay, so why can't I just do this? Right. I mean, oh, I can just press A on it. Right, it's not pushing it, it's like yeeting it. I mean, that's easy. When you give it a push, the orb flies until it hits the target. Use the blocks to get the orb into the goal. Alright. I've done puzzles like this before. They're just like ice slide puzzles. The breakable blocks break only if the orb has some speed, so an orb next to a block can't break it. And orbs can stop each other. Huh. So he's saying this one can't break this, so we actually have to go here and break that like that. And then we push you there, that breaks the block, and then we push you here, that stops it, and then they both go up. Actually, no, one goes up, and then we do that, and then the other goes up, and then we do that. Cool. Easy, easy. You know all the rules. Good luck solving this one. Are there 2 blocks here? No, there's just 2 orbs here. Just the 1 orb. Okay, so, how would we get it into that is the question. We could get it into there if it ended up here. I don't think that's possible. Okay, if we hit it here, up, along, along? Wait, is it that easy? It is that easy. Huh. I was expecting to have to make use of all the blocks. I think that's enough for now. Let's get some fresh air. Oh, these are a piece of piss.
Alright, that was fun. Not really that hard.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
You look awfully serious.
It's about you and me. Len, our relationship is kind of difficult.
Because we both know our love isn't supposed to be. Next month, you will officially become a teacher of the Leonard Order. A relationship between maiden and teacher is forbidden.
And that's why I'm going to stop my training.
Are you mad? You can't.
I've never been more sure of a decision. Imagining you marrying Van makes me sick to my stomach.
You can't give up your dream for me.
Don't worry, I'm a man of many dreams. I'll marry you and find something different.
What could those other dreams be, I wonder?
Oh, a lot of everything. Maybe I'll become a bird breeder, or I'll open my own restaurant.
Oh, Timothy.
Uh-oh, man's listening. Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't tell me Timothy gets fucking executed or some shit. God damn.
Timothy.
New supporters have arrived. They want to speak to Len. They will have to wait. Len is busy. And you over there, how are the new supply routes? We have more and more mouths to feed. Everyone is acting as if nothing happened. Well, maybe nothing happened and I imagined it all. Len's death, those huge creatures. Or maybe they really did turn back time. And that Gwaine, what did he... Glenn, wake up! I've got a problem here. Can you take a look? Yes, of course. I genuinely feel like this game's story is a masterpiece. Like, the way they're doling out information is so perfectly drip-fed. Like, I feel like I'm learning more and getting answers, but at the same time, I'm not, like, figuring shit out in advance. But then when massive events happen, like, it feels like they make sense with the world that and the lore we've already learned about, and the characters, like, really well hiding their motivations, and, like, it's like there's grounded story beats that go straight alongside, like, fucking time travel and gods and shit, and, like, and all the characters are just so believable, and I think I said that one, but yeah, it's like, it's really good. I genuinely feel like this is a fucking masterpiece of a video game, and, like, that was just about the story. Every fucking other aspect is a masterpiece as well. You really have a knack for these things. Is that a requirement when you become a pilot? Not really. It's more like a hobby of mine. All right. Oh, wait, no, that's still Glenn. All right, that should have solved the problem. Great. I'll take it from here again. Thank you, Haku. Thank you for supporting us. Sienna saved my life. Where she goes, I follow. Well, most of the time. So be sure to thank her. Oh, right. One of those flashes, we saw that Sienna used to work for the church as, like, an inquisitor. I'll do that. I can't concentrate on anything. I should go ask Sir Victor about Gwaine. Yeah, I mean, motherfucker, you've got to tell me what the fuck is going on with Gwaine now. Also, I think we have a couple of these. Yup. The gates to Nisa complete. Lovely. Step into Nisa complete. Lovely. Wasn't there another one? I guess not. How have we not... I guess that's just an enemy we haven't spotted in there yet. What are these green ones that we haven't got up here? In the Roland Fields. Complete the quest to Goblin's Dilemma. I guess that just hasn't spawned yet. Find 3 out of 3 hidden caves. We did that. We defeated the Slivers. Win an encounter against crabs with only Glenn. Right. I could probably do that now. But I also don't really feel like just going and farming these. I might, like, there's a chance that at the end of the game, I'm like, I just want to keep playing this and I'll go back and do this, like, off camera or whatever, but I don't think I'll ever deliberately go around, like, doing all these things one by one. Oh, I just realized Magic Academy of Nisa is this section of the board, so there's only one section left, and that's going to be Shambhala, right? Interesting, interesting. I'm Tyrrhenian, but King Frederick's tyranny made me about... Oh, wait, this is the same. Please help us free it. Yeah, okay, that's the same. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have a red dot over them, so... Let's do the old wrap around. See if anyone does have a red dot. There's more people here, but no red dots, so that's fine, that's fine. No red dot. Anything new going on here? Nope, no red dot. Man's gonna have a little bit of stuff for us. A couple of platinum ore and a worm carapace and a jute fiber. Wait, has it really been 4 hours since we last clicked that? Man, time fucking flies in this game. It actually, like, I feel like it's crazy how fast it goes. Anything happened up here yet? Nope. Oh, that's there. Like, I blink and I've recorded, like, suddenly 6 parts and, you know, hours and hours of time has passed. Any new recruits? A fisherman in Farnsport seems to be very unhappy with his catch. Okay. A fisherman in Farnsport.
Glenn, you don't look well at all. You've been so quiet since we returned from Torment.
Sir Victor, what do you know about this Gawain?
He was a fellow student of mine. We both studied under Master Bartholomew, the greatest professor ever to have taught in Nisa.
Was there anything special about Gawain?
You're asking questions. It's been a long time. He was really gifted, but not very interested in class. For him, life seemed to be a game. He didn't take anything seriously. Sometimes I wondered if studying was the right path for him. But why do you want to know?
Strange things are happening to me. I can hear his voice.
You hear his voice? You must be imagining things.
No. When we met in Torment, he confirmed it himself.
What does he tell you?
Nothing special, really. Sometimes he warns me when there's danger. But other than that, he just talks in riddles. I don't know what he wants from me.
I've never heard of telepathic abilities in neither humans nor ARs.
Gawain isn't the only problem. I don't understand so many things. I remember things from my previous life. How to read, for example, or specific knowledge. But I have no real memories of my previous self. What I looked like, where I lived. Nothing.
Maybe we should explain a few things to them.
You're right. If we explain too little, it's no good either. Come with us, Glenn. Oh boy.
What would you like to talk with me about?
There is something we need to tell you.
You all look so serious.
Why so serious?
Truth be told, you and Glenn have something in common, Len. Len's memories and Glenn's knowledge of various things come from your echoes, your memories from a previous life. But you probably could have already guessed that. I already know Glenn from his previous life, and Bethraz is actually connected to you, Len.
Huh. Do Len and I know each other as well? Is he Timothy? He's got to be Timothy, right?
That's the thing we want to talk to you about. We can't tell you, but there are reasons for that.
Listen carefully. The Echo is the soul of a human being that has not properly dissolved in the Maelstrom, and has instead passed on into a new body. Your personality, or more specifically your strengths and weaknesses, your preferences and aversions, are the result of the experiences you have had in this and your previous life. Your body may look different, but you are the same person. Now, our mind is quite concerned with our well-being. Who can blame it for that? You remember how Dimebird transferred the souls of plants, monsters, and humans, and in most cases, they either died or went insane? It would not have happened differently if the body of an infant had been invaded with the experiences and the mind of an adult. For this reason, your brain has a defense mechanism similar to handling trauma that seals your memories and only reveals them slowly over a long period of time. This usually lasts into adulthood.
That's why these visions have increased recently. No, not visions. Memories.
And well, all this is why we can't tell you anything.
We had another protege once. We explained too much, and she died of her echo. We had opened a valve that we could no longer close. We don't want to repeat the same thing with you two.
These 2 amulets around my neck are life anchors. One is tied to Glenn, and the other to you, Len. You were the real reason Bathraz and I came to Volandis.
Before we continue, what have you seen in your echo so far, Len?
I remember my life on a farm. My father died in an accident, and my mother became seriously ill. A group called the Order of Leonar wanted to take me in. They said I was a chosen one. When my mother eventually died, they took me with them. I lived in a palace as a special maiden training towards some goal. I remember people dressed like priests. I remember a place in the sky called Shambhala. And I remember this group fighting the Harbinger.
The ultimate evil that the church preaches about? He showed up in your memories?
Not himself, no, but apparently the group has banished him and is preparing for the day he returns.
So, you remember Shambhala? That's good. According to the rules, we should go there as soon as possible.
You want me to go to this Shambhala at once?
Len, listen. Bathraz is with the Order of Leonar.
You are a part of this group?
At least what is left of it. Our job is to support you. That's why they sent us here.
And what about me? What about my past? I don't remember anything. Until you can remember it for yourself, I can't tell you anything.
So, you want us to leave for Shambhala? What about the Grand Grimoire?
That would be better to discuss with the others.
Are you out of your mind? You plan to head for Shambhala, more so for personal reasons? First we destroy this damn stone. That's our main objective. Have you forgotten?
And do you know how we are to do this? Can we be sure that we have all the information? We have to wait until Cameron regains consciousness.
Honestly, if that's what Len wishes, then I'll accompany her.
Of course you will, Rob. You'd go anywhere for her.
Don't tell me that Rob is Timothy. Please no.
But Shambhala is dangerous, and you won't get very far without any guidance, believe me.
Then they are lucky to have the perfect guide in their group. You've been to Shambhala before, Sienna?
You blabbermouth. Yeah, you get around a lot as an adventurer. That's why I know how dangerous it is there. Besides, Shambhala belongs to the church, and any trespassing is punishable by death. If we get caught, we're in trouble.
Such words from a thief. Then help us slip in unnoticed, Sienna. The place we're going to is full of treasure. You may help yourself.
The classic argument. Do you really want to go there just so Len can get information about her previous life? I mean, of course it's interesting, but is it worth risking your life? I'm begging you. Knowing you will run into every monster. Without yours truly, you will find this journey difficult. Allow me to come along as well. I think that sounded quite nice.
I think it did as well. Well done.
Are all princesses like this? Sheesh, alright. I'll play as the guide since we have to wait for Cameron anyway. Don't say I didn't warn you. Thank you all very much.
Shambhala is a group of sky islands that broke away from Hicandria. By my last count, they are northwest of Volandis. Let's rest for today. We will start our new journey tomorrow in the morning.
in the morning.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh boy. Right, yeah.
I am surprised they showed that.
The letter from my parents. I guess I can't avoid reality forever. I worried too much once again. Nothing has changed at home. How long will it take until we can watch the moon together, sis? Perhaps it's better if you sleep some more. This world has nothing to offer you. But soon I will be able to show you a different Eldraya. Even if I have to cheat, manipulate, and use any means necessary to make this world a better one. Wait and see, sis. Wait and see. Glenn.
He is a really interesting character. He became infinitely more interesting. Like, he was fine when he was part of the party, but I didn't, like, have a big connection to him or anything. But, like, since he betrayed us and now has this, like, I will make this world better at any and all cost, it's like, it's an interesting, like, it is a very interesting character trait. He became much more interesting.
As for the age of races, there is quite a misconception among Hyoms. People tend to convert age relative to Hyom years. Let's say we take an Ea who can live for 1,000 years, and he reaches his 200th birthday. People convert it to a 20-year-old, but that's nonsense. A person with 200 years of experience does not have the same level of knowledge as a 20-year-old. It gets even better. There are people who think that I was an infant for 10 years. I would feel sorry for my mother.
I've been part of the group around Leonard for quite some time. My father was also a part of it, and so was my son. R.I.P., my dude. R.I.P. for your son. I am sorry. I am very sorry about that. Anything new on the beach? Probably not. Yesterday, Ferran came by and wanted me to help him assemble some furniture. Impudence. I am the future Lord of Flandern. How dare an average nobleman make such a request? Of course I helped him, but he still got an earful from me. Okay, bro. Oh, you've got something new. You look familiar. What? Okay. So, a lot of people... I swear Sienna didn't have something new, but maybe I missed it. Let me just go and check. Glenn, why am I not able to ask Sienna about what we saw with her being an Inquisitor? Yeah, no, Sienna doesn't have something new. Sag. Okay, right, so we want to go Farnsport. And we want to go... Well, they said fishing, so I assume it's around the docks. This way. You? For goodness sake, I'm only catching crap. Maybe I should just leave Farnsport and move to another place. Come and join us at our base. A base? On an island? Sounds wonderful. I'll come along then. Congratulations, Triana joined the clan. When is our clan going to level up? Oh, wait, did we get, We did. We did. Yeah. We'll do that at the end of the video. That'll be in another good 10-15 minutes in the menu, so we'll do that when it comes time to wrap up. Because I know for most people that is not the most interesting thing, and so if I just stick it at the end, then people who don't want to see what I'm doing with, like, fucking stats and shit can just skip it. And that seems like a fair trade. Right, where's this motherfucker gone? Not in here, probably? Nope. Although, actually, he's fishing, so... Oh, maybe he's down bottom left with the other guy? Yeah, nice. I haven't caught anything yet. Come back later. Oh, do they both do the same thing? Maybe they both do the same thing. Like an hour each. So it's like doubling your rewards, perhaps? Cool, cool. Now let's go and see if she has anyone else for us. Boink. Why is this man sitting in the middle of the rain? He probably has no choice since it's almost always raining in Tormund. Okay. A man sitting in the middle of the rain in Tormund. Well, that's much less specific. It's going to be on one of these benches, I guess. But, like, yeah, Tormund's a pretty big place. Let's have a look then. Oh, wait, is it just you? No. Oh, wait, that leads us out. Didn't mean to go out. Whoop. Anyone over here? Nope. Man is chilling on a bench, but it's not what we need. Wait, is it you? The stream of water in Tormund is unremitting. You could use the energy to run engines. I've already applied for a patent. Yeah, okay. We have heard that before. That's the wrong way. Okay, okay. You? Nope. You? Nope. God, I love the music. I really hope they release a vinyl of this soundtrack. I double checked the other day because I was like, man, this fucking bangs. I haven't even heard like all the songs yet. I'm sure there's plenty more because we're only like halfway through. But I was like, I want to get this soundtrack. Have they already released it on vinyl? And the answer is no. However, I did find the composer talking about the possibility of a vinyl release on Reddit, I think it was. And he said that it wasn't something they were working on right now, but he's open to the idea. So please do it. if I doubt the composer will ever see this series, but there has been a couple of occasions now when the dev of a game has turned up in my comments saying they're watching and enjoying and whatever, which is really cool. It's fucking really cool when that happens. It's like, oh, thanks for making this awesome shit. So if it does occur that the composer ever hears this, or the dev ever hears this, please do make this soundtrack into a vinyl. I want it. I want it. I want to play it constantly. It is so good. It is such a fucking perfect accompaniment to this fantastic game. Please do it. Please do it. Have you got anything to say to me yet? Why? This guy. What is up with this guy? There's got to be something to do with him. I'm starting to lose hope in that I'm going to find this dude. This just leads out. Yeah. Oh. He's new. Hey, you there. Those are clan emblems, right? Do you need a construction worker? Sure. Then take me with you. You'll need someone to keep your base in shape. Congratulations, Bob joined the clan. Of course, it was like literally the last place I checked. I went all up and down the middle, and then I did all the right-hand side, and then I did all the left-hand side going top to bottom, and he was bottom left. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, ain't that just always the way? Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go back up here. Really fast loading. I do enjoy how fast that loading is. There's a lot to do, but don't worry. Bob here can build you any type of building. Well, that's good. Still not next clan level? I don't know why I went in the far left one. Right, now let's see if she has any more for me. We have so much cash that this is fine now. This merchant seems unhappy, but what is this village? It's not Basil or Rockbottom, nor is it Iden. That doesn't help me. It's not Basil or Rockbottom. Okay, Basil's the one in Roland. Rockbottom's the one in the mountains? Nor is it Iden. I don't remember Iden. It's not going to be in Farnsport. It's not going to be in Tormund. New Wernshire. Is this called Iden? I don't know what Iden is. I feel like I should know what Iden is, but I do not. Okay, well, let's look for this merchant then. This might take a while. No! Son of a bitch. I mean, it's not going to be the fucking little girl, but it's being rebuilt. There was a merchant over here, wasn't there? Was there anything up here? No, okay, it was literally just her. Wasn't there a merchant over to the right here? I could have sworn. Am I going insane? Up here, maybe? Here it is. Hey, mate, you wanna come join? He does not. Sell that. Of course, only a greedy person such as yourself would carry the heart of a human being in order to sell it. Yeah, that's me. We have fucking 67,000. Insane. Insane. I'd like to help rebuild the city, but Bishop Zacchaeus is sending me and a few others to Arkand. We are supposed to look for clues about the grave of a woman named Rhina. Yeah. So it's not you, basically. God damn it. I really was thinking that this was going to be the merchant. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Bum-ba-dum. I really wonder if I have 100k and I go back to this guy. Whether he will do anything. Beep, beep, beep. I need someone to come with me. How did I get up top again? If everything goes smoothly, we'll soon have the Arnsreich as an investor. The deal has a bad feel to it, though. It is said that the pacifist regent is trying to conquer other... Oh, we have heard this. Never mind, that's not new. For a moment, I thought it was new. Ah, fuck me. How'd you get up on that roof again? I've forgotten. It's through here. Shit. No, it wasn't this far up. It's not going to be someone in the church, is it? No, there's no one in here. Bomb, 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 bomb. I think the way up to that roof was like... Do you have to go via the bottom bit? Anything over here? That's just the class, right? Yeah. And of course, this might not even be the right place, so... Wasn't there a way up from here or something? Do mud, yeah. How did I get up to there? This is gonna really bug me. There was a way up there. Was it just through here? Better than nothing. Can't speak to you. Can't speak to you. Boil the water, then you're done. I'm out of salt. You? This is not a hotel and you're not from here. Funded by the church. God damn it, it wasn't him either. Fuck me. Bomb, 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 bomb. bom, bom, ba-dum, ba-ba-bum, bom, bom. Wait, was this not how you get up there? Was it right? Wait, how do you... Oh, now I'm confused. I could have sworn... That just leads to the chest, yep. I could have sworn there was a way to get up from here, but I guess not. So how do you get onto the upper level up there? I may just have to Google this one. Like, I paid 1,000 dark and she gave me the world's shittest hint. Thanks for nothing, lady. Can't walk past that for whatever reason. I guess I have to Google that for next time? That's a shame. Unless there's anywhere else it could be. Roland Fields. They specifically said it's not Basel. And there's no other town here, right? Cortara. There's Rock Bottom. I mean, could it be Flandern? I doubt. There's no town in Perpetua. I mean, I doubt it's here? But I guess it's possible? Is there a dude like... Is there a shop like right here? There is... Oh wait, no, it's not a shop. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then it's just Nita and Orgain. Huh. Well, I will probably have to Google that shit. This isn't a town, is it? Oh, maybe it is. You never know. You never know. Maybe this counts. Is there someone here that's pissed? We're looking specifically for a shopkeeper. Neither of you. I mean, the town only goes so far. It's not like... That's the wrong way. Okay, can't go that way currently. I don't think there is anywhere else we can go here. There's no other shops down here, are there? Or are there? Maybe? Lucky in our misfortune. What's in here? Just a regular house, okay. Do-do-do. And this isn't it. This is just a totally different path, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google that, I guess, off camera, because that will require a few Googles to try and figure out the right thing, I guess. So, let's let's head back to, I guess, here. And that is where the bulk of the episode ends. And now we will do all of our skill stuff, which will take a good while. Oh right, but this is the big skill stuff. This is where we've learned all this other shit. Oh boy. Okay. Am I ever going to use Defense Strike? Probably not. I don't think I'll ever want to lower my attack. A physical fire attack. Wait, why would we ever want to raise overdrive? That seems unlikely that we'd ever want to raise it. 25% chance to take strength physical damage for an ally with HP under 50%. I mean, I'm thinking Fire Strike and Water Strike. But what would we get rid of for that? Oil Slash, that can go. Lend Energy has been pretty handy a couple of times. I don't know. That's actually a tough one. Oil Slash, get gone. Like, that's fine. Don't mind losing that. But yeah, I don't know about another one. Lowers Overdrive has also been useful. This is a tough one. Maybe Arms Break. Maybe Arms Break. Because if we really need to lower their attack and magic that badly, we can use Glenn's ult, right? Like, so. But for now, we will just get Fire Strike, I guess, or Water Strike. I feel like stuff's been weak to water more than it has to fire, so let's get Water Strike. And then let's set it. Let's remove Oil Slash. It's been real, Oil Slash, so long. And then we can't immediately level it up, but we will save up so that we can. Right. Cool, that's one down. Len, what have we got for you? We're not doing Third Eye. Weakness Pierce. Physical attack dealing 1 times damage, 2 times if they're inflicted with poison or toxic. Could be useful, but we're gonna have to get rid of one of her magic stuff for this. Adds fire element to physical attack for the next 5 turns. Right, because her magic maxes out at... Wait, is it maxed already? Yeah. Oh, right, it maxes out at 2 times, so... I don't know, like... Giving her fire, water, and wind, single and all, is very useful. I don't know if there's something I want to get rid of. Removing target's buffs is obviously very good. Summon Spirit, I mean, that can go. I can get rid of that, that's fine. The Spirit shit. But is there anything I actually want? Wind coat, water element, fire element. I don't know. I feel like none of these are actually stuff I care about. So... Save TP, Ultra Move up, Flying Killer, TP up. Like, I could easily get rid of those, so maybe gain TP after kill? Yeah. Or maybe just... Well... We're definitely going to want magic up, is the thing. So, I mean, we're fine. We could get rid of Flying Killer or whatever. We will want magic up. Probably TP Sacrifice. Maybe we just go magic +4 for now. Because I could use these temporarily, but I'm going to replace them with these at the end, so... I don't know if there's much point. What is her last tier? Restores her own... Oh, right, yeah, I remember seeing this before. Her own by 80, so she just never runs out. It's a 5 cost to restore it by 80. That's nuts. Then this is more physical stuff. Consumes all TP, and then the next do 80% more damage. Mad. Magical attack with the element the target is weakest against. 1.7. That's crazy. Because we could use this. Like, how much is that? That costs 30. The thrusts also cost 30, but that's like after they've been leveled. So I wonder if this gets cheaper or if it deals more damage. But either way, like, we could get rid of all 3 of our single target ones and replace it with that. And then we'd have 2 free slots for like Spear Rush and Weakness Pierce, perhaps. I don't know. Let's just go magic. That's fine. Right, Rob. What do you have? Ailment Trap. Don't care. Leg Shot. Maybe. That could be good. Oh, it's Toxic Shock. That's the one I was thinking of getting, wasn't it? Yes. Toxic Shock. Now we set that on him. What do we get rid of? Herbal Medicine? Oh, wait, no. You had a space. You had a space for it. Lovely. So it does 1 for 3 turns, then it's 1.4 for 5 turns, and then it's 1.8 for 6 turns. Bang, leveled. 485. We can almost just do it again. That's pretty funny. Is there anything we want to just yeet up? Nah, I think we'll just wait and yeet that up. Okay, cool. So, Victor. Meditation Song. Cures all status ailments. Could be good. Bee Sting. A physical 3-hit attack that inflicts paralyze. Could be good. Wind attack to cover his other bases. Earth attack. What would we get rid of for him? Not getting rid of that. Not getting rid of that. I could get rid of that. I could make him just not have damage. Like, he doesn't use damage that often. He's usually healing and shit, but that would force him to. Like, we have used him occasionally for damage, especially when they're weak to earth, but... Healing him, I haven't really been using. Definitely not getting rid of Requiem. Shielding Mazurka. I haven't found it particularly noticeable when I use it. Like, I use it, and I'm like, I know something is happening here, but I'm not entirely sure what. It doesn't feel particularly usable. Awakened Spirit, I can definitely get rid of, because we've got What's-Her-Face now. So that's fine. That can go. Because yours is revive a character with 20% of their max HP, and hers is, even at base level, is revive them with 50%. And it only gets better from there. Speaking of only getting better from there, we can get this up to level 3. Boop. Lovely. Heal all is maxed. And now we just need to remember to fucking use her. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great if I actually remembered to use her? So, let's do... I'm kind of thinking maybe cures all status ailments, because, like, there are some status ailments we just have no way of clearing, right? Or does someone have... Let's remove target's buff. Those are heals. Doesn't someone have... I could have sworn someone has something. I guess not. Dispel? That's remove target's buffs. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of something. But it's gone. I think it might actually be pretty good to have this. There is certainly realms where that is really important. So let's get that out. It just makes it cheaper. That's fine. We have 204 with him. So we could level it up, but it only makes it a bit cheaper, so I don't really care about that. Right, her. What have we got for her? What do we not care about here? Crest Command. Do we care about Crest Command? I don't know if I would want to use a turn to just switch what he does. You know? I feel like that's kind of a waste of a turn. Because it didn't even seem like he was doing much, right? He was doing like 50 damage or something, which... not that much, you know, when other people are doing like hundreds and hundreds. So I feel like that could go. The risky heal could be useful. Raise obviously is staying. Channel energy staying. Multi-shot's staying. So medical water could go. Let's have a look. Shield. Reduces physical damage taken by 15% for 5 turns. That's only for physical. Aura is magical damage by 15% for 5 turns. What is his one? His defense one. Increases defense and mind by 10% for 5 turns. So that's just overall defense and mind. So that is both physical and magical. 10% for 5. She can get individual ones that are 15% for 5, but it's specific to that one. Oh, she's also got an all cure? Cure all status ailments? Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess they don't both need them. Piercing attack dealing 1.5 times. I wonder if they stack. Like if I have him use his defense buff and then I switch it to her and have her use her shield buff. Physical attack dealing 0.9 per hit to all. Is this single target? It is. We should probably give her, because she has like no, like that's her only attack, right? Is multi-shot. We should probably give her a single target attack. Just in case. Although, is that ever going to get used? I don't want to give her something if I'm never going to use it, you know? Let's get it. Let's get it. There are times when it might come in handy. Goodbye, medical water. Hello, piercing shot. You eventually get up to 2 times damage. Sounds good. Right, Bethraz. What are we getting rid of for you? Honestly, I don't know. It's been useful having Aqua and Terra for you. We're not getting rid of summoned attacks. These things charge up your summoned attack. And Berserk can be fun. Light Sword, Dark Spear, Light Claymores. This is your all one. I do want to keep you having an all one. Honestly, it might be one of these then that go. We should definitely level this up to 3. Because that is super useful. Definitely want to have that cost as little as possible. I don't actually know what we'd get rid of here. This is a tough one. We need to give him physical damage for when they're resistant to light or dark. So I guess it would have to be Aqua or Terra. And then I just cry when it's one that I want and I can't do it. I guess I'll level Aqua up to level 3 and then I'll get rid of it. So if I ever need to swap it back in, it's already maxed. If we ever come up against like a really hard fight and I need him to have that, but we'll then replace it with something else. Physical attack dealing 1.1 to all. So this is a Fizz all, okay. Dark Scythe is the equivalent of Light Sword. 1.7. Oh wait, no, this is to all. Dark Scythe is the equivalent of Light Claymore. Right. Probably not worth. Fallen Restoration inflicts debuff for 2 turns. When the enemy dies with this debuff, user's TP is fully restored. Huh. That could be crazy. Restores TP by an amount based on number of summons times 15. Interesting. Like, this would be good against ads, but against a boss, you'd want this. So, like, the max... Because you can only have 3 summons at once, right? So the max you could restore is 45 with that. Whereas that is full restore, but it doesn't work against bosses because the boss isn't going to die. So, I'm going to go for this one. I think that could be useful. Obviously not against bosses, as we just said. But you never know, you never know. Let's get that in there. Lovely jubbly. Right, Sienna. Now, you really have nothing I want to get rid of. Pilfer's, I guess, the only target, but I'll be sad to lose it. But I guess it will have to be Pilfer if there's something I really want for you. It won't be Provoke. The 2 dodges thing, right, yeah, we've looked at these before, haven't we? 2 dodges could be insane. Blocking damage, And the randomness, I don't really love the randomness. But it does scale with agility, so, like, does that get insane at the, like... Because I do really want to give her more agility. I don't know. These work in tandem. 10% chance to dodge a physical attack and 25% chance to get another dodge after dodging. Oh, we got to get Agi up, though. Oh, you know what? We're just immediately getting Agi up. Although, does she have room for Agi up? I mean, we'll have to make room, right? She needs Agi up. She's got counter Agi up, but we could just get regular Agi up, because that's only a 30% chance to buff it by 10. Whereas this is 15%, even at base, and then it will upgrade even further. So yeah, Agi up, absolutely. Get that on her. Goodbye. 20% chance to raise it by, or 30% chance to raise it by 10, and we just raise it by 15 at base, and then it goes up to 20. That'll be great. X Slash is almost leveled. Blade Reflection is almost leveled. Kesagiri is almost leveled. I might just raise this immediately. Why not? Just get it straight to level 2. Why not? And that just leaves this guy who cares? Such a weird character. And I just don't, I'm never going to use him, so... Yeah, you can just stay with your red dot. Alright, there we go. That is a good place to leave it. What an incredible fucking couple of parts. Well, mainly the first part, but this one was just kind of like the aftermath and finding new allies and stuff, but still interesting, still interesting. So yeah, I will look up off camera where the fuck that that dude is, and we will go and get him, and then it's probably main quest time, unless there's even more people to find, but we will see, we will see. That is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that, and I will see you next time for more Chained Echoes. Thanks for watching. See you then.